All right, guys. Hello, YouTube. My name is Melissa. I'm the creator for Lucy Nail Soaps, and I curse. If you don't like that, thank you for watching up to this point. You can click off. All right, guys, let's get this shit moving. You saw me disperse my lie. So I made a more slow-moving recipe for this bar. The fragrance oil said it accelerated, which it did. Not horribly, but it did accelerate. So I used a little bit more of the liquid oils instead of the harder oils. So anyway, the fragrance oil for this is Blue Agave from Nurture, and I love this fragrance. The colorants I'm using are micas, activated charcoal, titanium dioxide, of course. Then the silver is actually from Nurture, Celestial Silver. And then the blue is Key West Blue from Mad Micas. And, of course, you know I love Mad Micas with all my heart. And so, anyway, I needed kind of a more liquid recipe, if you will, for this one, because I knew just by the fragrance and the description, I knew it would probably move, and it did. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. The titanium dioxide is the water soluble this time. I am not going to use the oil soluble titanium dioxide except to lighten my micas. I'm just going to save it for that. That way I can just kind of, if I do have a mica in an oil, solution, I can just throw that titanium dioxide in with it and it'll lighten. Matter of fact, I used it to do some soap dough last night, so I know it works that way, and so we're just gonna use it that way. But this fragrance oil discolors, not a whole lot, but it does discolor. So I mica'd and titanium dioxide and activated charcoal the shit out of this batter. That way it would stay what I wanted it to be. But and that's not a tip. I don't know, if that's what you want to do, fine. But if something discolors, you can kind of find a way to go around it or use it to your advantage. If you know it's going to discolor to let's say to a dark tan or something. Well, then, use you some brown mica and then maybe split off a little part of batter and don't fragrance it. That way you can, have your color, have whatever colors you want. But anyway, so when I poured this, it was moving, but not to the extent that I was afraid of. So this soap actually turned out like I wanted it to, with, fairly decent swirls, which is what I like most of the time. You'll see that. You can kind of identify people's styles sometimes. Like when I look and I see a soap, I know it's Mad Soaper just by looking at it. I don't have to be told. Same with Sweet Home Soaps, Mandy's. I can look at it and I know it's hers. You'll kind of get what I mean as you scroll through Instagram. If you like to look at soaps, you'll identify a soaper immediately. And I seem to see my swirls and know they're mine just because, that's just kind of the way people like to soap, or people, their soaps actually turn out just their style. So anyway, this batter didn't move as quick as I thought it was, and that's such a good thing for this soap. I wanted it to be really swirly and true to its name, kind of like a blue agave. This is what I saw, like a black, white, silver, and blue. Don't know why. Most people would probably see greens and maybe a little bit of blues or something like that, but this is kind of what I came up with in my head, and it turned out how I wanted it to. So I'm really glad for that. Sometimes that doesn't happen. I mean, you can't help it. You know, so if you've never worked with a fragrance oil before, sometimes that fragrance oil will just fuck up everything. Or, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes recipes, you'll try them out for the first time and they don't accelerate or decelerate how you think. So anyway, long story short, I'm pleased with this soap. And I did record the cut. I'm getting better. But you do get a sneak peek if you stay for the cut. So, yeah. Also, let me know down below, like I'll see it. I will, I'll try. If I should put music in my background. I'm always going to talk over my videos. Always. I can't do the just music unless I'm like, nope, even then, if I'm sick, I ain't doing shit. But you know what I mean? Like, I've got to have the talking. But if y'all want music in the background for when I'm silent, let me know. And I'll do it. So yeah, I really wanted to do kind of a white top so that I can do what I did next. You know, try it anyway. Excuse me. I had a lot of fun making this too. The smell was just amazing. It truly was. And I was afraid that the fragrance oil would like discolor right away. And it didn't. And so far it hasn't. But when I looked it up on Nurture just to get the picture of what it looks like when you don't use any micas, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that tan. Like it seemed to make it, or it seemed to be where you can mica over it and it should be fine. But I do recommend this fragrance. It is almost unisex in a way, but it's just wonderful. I love it. So here I am doing the decorative top. We're going to do some swirlies. I should have left it like that. And I will. Some soaps, I'll just leave it splattered like that. I like that look. But this one wasn't it. We're gonna swirl. Most people like to see that, so I slowed it down. I would tell you the notes of the fragrance too, but I don't know where my iPad went. But it's so wonderful. Y'all, I can't stop talking about this fragrance, which is stupid, but it's teeny tiny topply little tip floral, but the rest of it is just like I don't know, like a wonderful incense type fragrance. I don't know. I can't describe it. It is beautiful. If you've smelt it before, I'm Southern. I have to say smelt, not smelled. You'll know what I mean. It's different, and I like different. It's just so nice, and it stays in the soap beautifully, and actually, I don't know, kind of comes out even better as it sits in the soap. It is just awesome. I don't know. I do highly recommend it. You're welcome, Nurture. So that's it, man. I didn't do any glitter or anything like that. I wanted to leave it like that. I really love the top. I enjoy the top so much. I'm sorry about my big ass glasses and my big ass head. Sorry. I can't tell what you can see and what you can't. But, you know. So here we go. Here you can see the cut. Now I did the cut. I had to hold the phone. I'm sorry. And I also like zoomed in for you to do the cut. So I had to stop the video halfway through because I wanted you to be able to see the swirls. And I couldn't, like if I brought the soap up close, it wouldn't show you, it wouldn't focus. So I'm like, I have my arm like all the way out trying to show you this soap right now. It is so awkward. I'm so sorry, y'all. What the hell am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm fucking with the phone. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I was trying to, like, unzoom it, and it just wouldn't let me. But either way, you get to see the soap. And it turned out, and I love it. I do. I love my little swirlies. It's kind of, it reminds me of the Mad Hatter swirls and a couple of other things that I've done. But I think it turned out so nice, and I like the width of the soap. It let me get the swirls I was looking for inside there. And, oh, it also reminds me of, that's what it reminds me of, my Lily in Darkness soap that I did way back for the Legend series. It kind of reminds me of those swirls. And I do a technique where I do just those. See, it's so zoomed in, I cannot see what I'm doing. Oh, I love that one. Look at that, y'all. That's so good. Anyway, I do a technique where I'll do those. See how it won't focus for you? So I had to stop it. Anyway, I do a technique to, see, here we go. I had to stop it and like zoom out. But where I do those kind of swirls on one side of the soap, especially if I have a wider mold, and on the other side, do like thick drop swirl. I need to do that again. But yeah, there's Agave Mystic, and I hope you guys like it. I know you'll love the smell, or I do. Man, I'm telling you, it is just... It is so good. I need to do a body butter with it. But yeah, there we go. And oh my gosh, do I see a little sneak peek of maybe the first Captain Jack Sparrow with the little compasses and the coins? I don't know. Do I? All right. Thanks, guys. I will talk to you later, and thank y'all for watching.